everybody, welcome back to Spirituality with Gabriella. In today's video, we are doing a pick a card reading about your life partner, and we are reading into your life partner's energy, personality, and anything that comes up. So let's just see what comes through. Before I get started, I want to share a few exciting announcements. The first is that I am hosting a retreat in July. The dates are July 14th, 15th, and 16th. If you are from out of town, you are welcome to join us on the night of July 13th. The retreat is called Spirits of the Seasons. It's a retreat to set intentions for the summer and learn about how to connect to earth spirits. So we'll be getting channeled messages, we're doing yoga, workshops on Ayurveda. We are also learning about fairies and gnomes, which, as you know, is one of my passions. And we're doing a bunch more, so come join us July 14th to 16th, or the 13th if you're out of town. It is in Fallbrook, California, at this beautiful sacred sanctuary called Soul of the Land. And if you would like to join us, I am dropping the link down below. We have 8 spots available, so come on. It is totally going to be worth it. If you are feeling like you are in a transitional phase right now, then this retreat would be absolutely perfect for you. The second announcement is that I have about 3 spots left on my Patreon. This is a $50 tier. You will get 3 personal questions answered every single month. So I encourage you to join. This is a live reading with our Patreon community. It is very small and intimate, purposefully kept as such. It allows me to deeply tap in and help give you the guidance that you need to receive from your spirit guides. So join us, posting the link down below. All right, so I'm now going to introduce the 3 piles. The first one is here, pile 1 with the Amethyst. This is pile 2 with the rough turquoise. And here we have pile 3 with the rose quartz. So take all of the time that you need and tune into the pile that speaks most to you. And then once you've got that, you can fast forward using the timestamps below to get your own personal reading. And I will see you all there. Thank you so much. All right, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So your first card is here. You have the 6 of Cups. So perhaps your life partner is someone that you have known from childhood. Currently, I'm hearing high school, although I would assume that college is an option. This person has the energy of almost like somebody that you've known for a very long time, like a soul family member, someone who you feel is very familiar. You feel like you've seen this person grow up, is what Spirit is saying. They also have a very caring energy towards you. So even if you don't actually know this person from childhood, you would have this familiarity with them almost immediately. And that is what Spirit wants you to know. So that is the first card coming through. This is the Field Tarot deck that I'm using today, and I apologize for my voice. I have been speaking a lot, so if my voice cracks or something, you know why. Let's continue and let's find out as much as we can about your life partner, where they are right now. Seems like they're going through a little bit. Now I'm going to ask about their personality. So for their personality, we have 3 major arcana cards, which is very significant. And then we'll just briefly use the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. As you can see, I have used this deck a lot, and we are going to see if there's any guidance from Spirit on this connection, anything that you need to know at this time. And if there's any actions that you need to take. And then last but not least, I am going to use the Angel Answers deck. It's right here. Compromise. This is just like general energy. No need to worry. When I see the Six of Cups, I immediately get a very sweet energy from this person. I honestly think this person might be a little bit of a troubled soul that's also coming through, but it's not for lack of sweetness. I see that they have a very sweet heart. They're a very genuine person. They're the type of person who would be quite sensitive at times or really go out of their way to take care of you. And even if they do this in kind of a random way or a different way than most people, I think that you really feel their love and their care. And there's a part of you that just has this deep knowing that they love you very, very deeply. And whenever we see cup cards, this is always associated with emotions. And especially with this deer and these flowers, there's kind of like a youthful energy here, and it just lights you up. It makes you feel happy to be with this person. It makes you feel like everything is okay, is what I'm hearing. These two cards are about where they are right now. So we have the Five of Pentacles. As you can see, it says destitution. Now, I don't necessarily think this means that this person is struggling with monetary poverty. I'm seeing this more as a poverty of the mind, like having a scarcity mindset or feeling like they are isolated and at a lack right now. When I'm tapping into this person's energy, I feel like they just feel quite disconnected from those around them. I don't see them as having tons of friends around them. I see quite the opposite. Seems like they are going through maybe a little bit of a harder time. Maybe they are struggling with some depression or some anxiety, and we all go through that from time to time. So I'm seeing that there's definitely a little bit of emotional wounding happening here. I do want to say Spirit is sharing that all of this is happening for a reason, and part of it is just for them to prove to themselves that they can get through it. What we're seeing here with the Nine of Wands is a resilience energy, and your person has been through a lot in their lifetime, and I feel that it's kind of like karma that they have to transcend. But they do have the resilience to get through it. And in this lifetime, they are going to prove to themselves that they are incredibly strong. And this stands for their strength emotionally, but also very much their willpower. Like they have a lot of mental strength and fortitude, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. This person also has a little bit of an inventor energy. Like if they're in a tight spot, even if they might be in an energetic slump for a while, I have a feeling like they could work their way out of it or work their way out of a hard problem. And this is a talent that your life partner has. So even though things are not necessarily perfect for them right now and might even be far from perfect, I do see that they are working on themselves. And I also see that they have all of the capability to get out of that situation. So that's what I want you to take from this reading. Over here is their personality and their general behavior. We have the Hierophant, the High Priestess, and Judgment. These are all major arcana cards. When we see major arcana cards, this is an incredibly destined energy. I feel like your person understands that slow and steady wins the race. And even though they might get a little bit frustrated at times, I do think, generally speaking, that they take a pragmatic approach to everything. This also applies to whether or not they make a move on you, for example. So you might know this person like from a very young age, or you might feel like you know their soul inside out, and yet they might not be making a move, or they might not be coming forward, and they might not be revealing their true emotions. That's something I'm definitely seeing with the High Priestess. I feel like this person can be a little bit hard to read at times. They can kind of put a wall up, but it's not for lack of love, is what Spirit is saying. This person really cares about you. They just truly want to build a solid foundation, and they want to make sure that you actually have a positive future together. I think they intuitively feel that if you two were to come together too early, the relationship wouldn't work, and therefore it wouldn't be productive. And so to a certain extent, I think your person is actually very intuitive and trusts their own intuitive hunches when it comes to things like timelines, romance, when is the right time to step into a relationship, when is the right time for things to progress. I think they have an intuitive knowing, and they really do listen to it. And I'm also seeing that at this point in their life, they're actually collecting a lot of learnings and lessons, and that they're going to need these lessons for later. So I'm just seeing allow them to be in that process. It's almost like a great education right now. They're definitely not expressing everything. I feel there's something that they're hiding. They honestly might even be hiding everything at this moment in time. The High Priestess always means that there's something more to come. I feel this person loves you very deeply and they're just trying to figure out how to navigate this love. I do actually see communication between the two of you, but it's not necessarily going to be in the next couple weeks. It might be more like the next couple months. And I have a feeling like there's a lot of intensity in this connection. It feels kind of like dramatic, but I'm not saying it in a negative way, more just that the energy in this connection is very dramatic. Like you really passionately love this person, they really passionately love you. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit of push and pull energy happening here. So just let this play out. We also have Judgment. Judgment is one of the more intense cards in the tarot deck. And so when I'm seeing this energy, what I'm getting is that, first of all, this is a destined connection. I feel that you two have been in tons of past lives together. I'm also seeing that this person is in a very self-reflective state and they want to be the best person that they can be for you. And they honestly don't see any use in coming forward too soon. They feel like it would actually hurt things. If you look at the swan is looking at itself as if looking into a mirror, and the swan is trying to understand, am I a good person? Am I being fair? Are my values good? And this is a moment of stillness, but I'm hearing that stillness is necessary right now. And even though I didn't pull this card, your spirit guides are showing the Four of Swords. So I feel like your person is currently in an energy of rest, recuperation, and that's why when we tap into this part about any advice or any actions you need to take, these are the advice cards. We have Temperance. Let them come to their own equilibrium. There's really no use in rushing it. I see that your person is a very inspired person. You're going to have a beautiful life with them. I see you having marriage, if that's what you want. I also see you guys having children, and I see you having a very happy life. And you have the protection of this angel really watching over the both of you. But right now, I feel like this person really does need to reach their own balance and their own equilibrium in this situation so that they can be energetically ready to hold you in this relationship. And I actually see them being a very loyal partner and the type of person who wants to have that stable, steady foundation. And I see them being very reliable. I also even see them being like a good business person because we have the Emperor. And here, what I'm seeing in their personality is I would describe your life partner as somebody who is steadfast. Like they might be slow to commit, but once they do commit, I feel like they will want to commit for a long time, even life, especially in this case. And I also find them to be a pretty inspired person. And I'm just seeing that they're the type of person who needs stillness in order to receive downloads and visions and inspiration for their next steps, as opposed to rushing to the next thing. So any actions you need to take, you have the Magician here. When we see the Magician, this to me is about your manifestation power. And I'm not saying that you have to over manifest this situation, but what I'm getting is trust that this is all coming to you. Like really holds that energetically. When we see the Magician, this is a person who knows they have the resources, they have the knowledge, they have all of the tools available. You know, he's here using this little like staff or wand, whatever that is. And then he has all of these other tools here too. And all of these tools are at his disposal. And whenever we see the Magician, it signifies someone who is very clever, but also has this potential to kind of see into the future. And so I'm seeing that you have this ability to kind of visualize the future and also have clear cognizance. Like you know that all of this is going to happen to you. So use that as your manifesting ability and power, and then take it from there. And what I'm seeing is I'm also being drawn to this infinity symbol here. So this is like a life partnership. And so it is worth waiting for this person. I feel this person is going to bring you a lot of purity and joy, and also even a lot of passion and romance is also coming through. I'm getting drawn to like these roses and these lilies. And I feel like this person just makes you feel like your life is this endless garden that you are exploring, and that there's like pleasure and joy at every single corner. And it just feels really beautiful. All right, so over here we have the last two cards. So we have Compromise and No Need to Worry. So with Compromise, perhaps the advice here is that this does require balance. This does require equilibrium. Neither one of you will be able to rush it. In the same vein, neither one of you will be able to slow it down so much that no action ever happens, right? So I'm seeing that you're being very protected, and we have all these angels around you. This is like you holding the scales and realizing that balance and balancing the feminine and the masculine in this relationship is key. And I'm saying that more so energetically than anything else. but you have this huge light being shed upon you. And I feel like you have this enlightened knowledge and wisdom, and you can see into the future. So just trust those visions and know that, yes, you might have to compromise, but if you do, it feels like not only will you have balance, you'll also have prosperity. There's all these coins, and this is more metaphorical than anything else, but I actually do think you'll have financial prosperity too. But what I'm getting here is that you are going to live a rich life, like a life of abundance. And I'm saying it in the sense that your relationship will be very rich. This person will really take care of you. I do see you financially having the means to have a very beautiful and full life. And the most important thing is it feels like you have an enlightened life. And when I read cards, I typically read them as progression. So we're going from compromise to no need to worry. And so here she's balancing, but after the balancing, look at what happens. She's expanding. This fire is burning inside of her. She has these beautiful rainbows around her. It almost looks like she's developed some new abilities as a result of this situation. So I want to say this situation has been brought into your life not only to deliver you your life partner, but also to help you really intuit more. Like, trust your intuition, trust your guidance. Know that everything is already there for you. It's all coming to you. It's already done. You are going to develop some really beautiful powers psychically and spiritually if you truly trust this relationship and this connection. And you're going to become a lot more enlightened as a result. So I think that this entire situation also calls you to reach a deeper level of self-trust and release all self-judgment. That was also coming through. So pile one, I hope that this reading helped you. I hope that it resonated with you today. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share it if you feel so inclined. I love all of you. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hey pile two, welcome to your reading. So your first card is over here. We have Temperance. So this card is to symbolize the general energy of your life partner, your relationship with them. I do get a very calm energy from this pile, and with Temperance, this card is generally about balance. So I feel like you and your life partner are going to have a very balanced relationship. Spirit is saying that you may already be with this person in a relationship, and the thing that I like about what I'm seeing here is it feels like you two can really see eye to eye. You know, no issues. There's not a lot of arguments in this relationship. You two are really deeply understanding each other. That feels really good. Okay. We're going to use the good old Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Trust it more than any other deck in the world. Let's see what the current energy of this connection is. Okay, we have Strength. Spirit, what is the current energy of this connection? Okay, and Knight of Swords. Okay. And then let's ask about your life partner's personality here. Okay. Huh. Page of Cups. I love that card. One of my favorites. Okay, let's do one more. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. Let's start here, you guys. Then we can always move on. So here we have the current energy with Strength and the Knight of Swords. What I'm seeing about this connection is I feel some of you already know this person, or you might even be in a relationship with them. Spirit is also saying a relationship of sorts. Perhaps you have an open line of communication. Maybe you guys are texting a lot. Even if you're not dating per se, there's almost like a knowingness that you two are each other's life partners. I just personally feel that one of you hasn't fully come to terms with that and might be pushing it off. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a delay. We wouldn't be seeing this slower energy of strength. This person is very loyal and very prideful. They have a good character. I see they have good values, good morals. Also, I get the sense that the energy is going to like instantly shift. I don't mean it's like going to happen right this second, but basically once you are ready for your life partner to really come in as your life partner, it feels like it's going to be immediate. And, you know, a lot of people don't believe that one day someone can wake up and have like a massive awakening and just say, okay, this is the person I want to be with. That's it. No turning back. But I believe it's possible because I know it's all energy. And so what I'm seeing in this reading right now is that you probably know who this person is, or you are waiting with intention, and both of those things are good and healthy. And you probably are not in like a formal relationship with them right now, because I am seeing some kind of slow energy or delay, but it feels like it's going to change really fast. And Spirit just said something about May could be a significant month for this partnership. All right, let's move on to their personality. Right now, they're feeling stuck. I see they're overburdened. I think they have so many obligations. They have a lot of work on their plate. They're a very hard worker too. Honestly, Spirit is saying that sometimes they work themselves to the bone. Like they might even lose weight because they work so much, is something that Spirit is sharing with me. I feel like one of their biggest challenges in life is just balancing all the things that they have. I'm also hearing some of them might have been in a prior relationship that was really toxic and hard, and that they're kind of still healing emotionally from that relationship. But I do want to say, I get a very sweet energy from your life partner. This person has a very sweet personality. They would be extremely chivalrous. They'd be polite. They'd be kind. They probably even dress kind of sweet in a way, like either they're kind of fun or there's just a sweetness about them. It's almost like you look into their eyes and you really love them. You really miss them. You see their inner child, and that gets awakened when the two of you are together. And I feel that you've known from the beginning this person is a very special person for you. I do see them coming forward with an offer of some sorts, because whenever we see the Page of Cups, the cup energy does suggest that basically there would be some kind of offer that this person would be coming forward with. I just am not sure if it will happen immediately. You know, this might be more of a slow burn that you're playing out. But again, their personality is beautiful and sweet, and they just have too much on their plate right now. But we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, again, just like the Knight of Swords here, is a very destined energy. It's a changing energy. So basically, however things are now, they're going to change. There's going to be a destined awakening for this relationship. And I see this person being extremely steadfast because they are showing up spiritually as some kind of knight. It's almost like they would rather not undercommit and they would rather overcommit. That's the energy I get from this person. Okay, so we have the Field Tarot deck here. Let's see what advice is in store. Look, there's the Four of Wands. That's pretty cute. This is advice, just general advice about the connection, anything that you need to know. We're asking Spirit for specific advice. Wow, 10 of Cups. Okay, harmony. Beautiful. General advice, Spirit, please. What does pile 2 need to know? 7 of Cups. Okay. Okay, then we have the 3 of Pentacles here. Okay. So my feeling when I'm looking at these cards is that some of you have a past life connection with this person, and I'm being really drawn to the 3 of Pentacles. I'm seeing that this connection has taught you a lot already. It feels like there is a very peaceful energy, but at the same time, there's a lot that's being activated, and I think at times that can be really tough for you. And what I'm going to advise is that you know that this is not a fast connection. It's going to be slow, and just accept it. And once you are able to accept it and really focus on radical self-love, that's when I think this connection is really going to manifest in the 3D. And I do actually see it manifesting. I'm reading a little bit backwards, but here we see the 7 of Cups, and it's almost like the two of you are just on different pages right now. But that's just right now. Spirit just keeps saying that's right now. It's like one of you is in the darkness, one of you is in the light. And this is a very polarizing message, but it's not bad. What it means is like you are transcending this and you are meeting each other in the middle. And see how these cups are like straight there, right in the middle. That's kind of what you two are doing for each other. So maybe you're here, they're here, but together you are able to meet in the middle. And that's how life is. You're meant to meet in the middle. So that's the advice in this connection is meet them where they're at, but also hold a high standard for yourself. And of course, this is just what's coming through spiritually. You can choose to take it or you can put it to the side. But I see that this is a really beautiful connection. Like you're going to have everything that you could have ever dreamed of. I see you having a beautiful house, family, children, if you want children. I even see you having pets. I see you traveling a lot. This person might travel a lot for work. They have a very kind soul. I get like a lot of watery energy. They might have something in their chart where it's like Pisces, or I don't really get a Scorpio energy, more like Pisces. They might even have like a Capricorn energy in their chart is also something I'm seeing. All right. now we are going to see if there's any actions that you should take. This is the Oracles of the Fairies deck, so we're going to read this more in an interpretive way and see what comes through. Oh my gosh, come together, you guys. This is so cute. Wow. Okay, so actions come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. All right, so I would just say don't push the label of the relationship at this moment, but do really try and see them, try and come together. It feels like you two have a very deep soul connection. I keep seeing that throughout the course of this reading. I wouldn't be surprised if when you see them, it's like you truly are looking into their soul. And I'm not just saying that. It seems like extremely intense and extremely deep. I'm seeing like you have this soul pull, and it doesn't really matter if they're across the world and you're here. It's like you're going to feel it anyways. So I would just try and find a way for you two to physically see each other soon. Maybe in May. If you're watching it real time, it would be really, really good. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to share? Flourish. Okay. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. All right. That's a beautiful message. So what I'm getting spiritually, you guys, is that you actually have all of the answers in this situation. I'm seeing that you actually have a very deep innate wisdom to you, and you are a very intuitive person. When we have this flourish card, what I'm seeing is like right now you're looking down and you're almost micro focusing on the situation, and that's okay. But look, this fairy has wings. She has these magical light wings, and she can literally like fly up and above the situation if she wants to. And also fairies are like very light, and I'm just getting the energy that over time the situation is going to get lighter for you. And this person is your life partner. So, you know, everything is built on time is what Spirit is saying. And every lotus flower has all of these like roots that are deep in the mud in order for it to blossom and become a beautiful lotus flower. And that is just how the energy is right now. But actually everything is going to change. I'm getting that if you can hang with this situation, even like 1 year, 2 years, like everything's going to change, everything. And you know, I really do respect that for some people that might just not be realistic and it might not be what you want. But at least where I'm seeing the energy right now, I do see that it would be worth it. I see you having children regardless. I know that's a concern for some of you watching this. I'm also seeing that your psychic intuition is what is ultimately going to bring the two of you together. And I'm just going to say this with love and respect. I feel that the other person is so overburdened right now that it's almost like they have so much on their plate. They just don't have a lot of space to be thinking about this relationship at this second in time, but they do love you. They just are a little bit like confused and overburdened by being so in love with someone that maybe they didn't expect to fall in love with. And so I kind of see that you are the strong one. When we see this Temperance card, it's almost like you hold the vision for the future and the other person is rising to meet you. And right now the relationship is balanced. There is a harmonious energy here. But this is right now, and this is more what I see for the future, is the Ten of Cups. All right, you guys, I hope that this reading gave you clarity and guidance. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share it if you feel so inclined. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So this is your first card, and we are going to find out about your life partner. So here we have the Eight of Cups. And the general energy of the connection currently is retreat, apparently. It's kind of funny. A lot of people see the Eight of Cups as leaving something. But when I read this word retreat, I'm actually seeing this as like a beautiful protective relationship, almost as if you were going on a retreat, if that makes sense. I see a lot of comfort in this connection. Almost like this rose quartz. It feels like the two of you have so much love for each other. It's just like an energetically very pure, clear, beautiful connection. All right, so let's just ask for a little bit more guidance on your life partner. Who are they? What is their personality? Asking your spirit guides to show us all of these details. One more. So let's see, we have the Queen of Cups, the Moon, Princess of Discs, which is the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. These cards are just about your life partner's personality, not much else. So let's start here. I'm seeing that your life partner has a sensitivity to them. I would describe this person as being emotionally very in tune. I feel that they are in tune with your energy as well. It's almost like when the two of you are talking to each other, it's an energetic dance that takes place. They seem very curious, they're attentive, they're a good listener, they are reliable, they're responsible. Especially with the Queen of Cups, you know, people typically read this as a more feminine energy, but I think this person has just really expertly balanced their masculine and feminine sides, and they are energetically holding both. They're doing a really good job at it. That's what I see. I just see this person is very in tune with you, like you specifically. It's almost like they have a radar on your energy and they can read you like a book. That's what I'm seeing about this person. And then we also have the moon. And I, again, am getting a very strong intuitive pull. This person like intuitively understands you, even if they have nothing to do with intuitive development or psychic stuff. Like they might be a completely normal, quote unquote, person, whatever normal means these days, but yet they have a very strong intuition. They have a very good read on your character. I'm just hearing that they think your soul and your spirit is so beautiful and mesmerizing. Yeah, this person has a very caring nature. What I want to say is I think that this will be apparent to you even in the first few times that you meet them. You know, when you look into people's eyes and you can just see the goodness in their soul, that's what I see in your life partner. They just have an inherent goodness. It's like in their energetic DNA. And I see it being like such a beautiful thing. This is such a gift. Honestly, a lot of people in our world don't have this. So this is a gift. This is a great person. I think that your life partner is a very hard worker. They might have the aspiration to build their own business. They might even have some kind of tie to the service industry, or they might like use their hands a lot in their work is something that's coming through. I'm being shown like the restaurant industry for some reason. So maybe some of them want to work in restaurants or want to work in hospitality, even like making the customer experience better. They might be a natural, good customer service agent without actually being an agent. You know what I mean? Like they have very good natural relationships. I feel that this person is someone that you would be very proud of. It's like you're proud of how business minded they are. You're proud of all of the ventures and things that they are investing their time and energy in. And you're also proud of how in tune they are with you. And I just see all of that being really beautiful. And here we have the Nine of Swords. Oh, I'm hearing that your person sometimes gets afraid to lose you. What I'm seeing in this reading is that if you are currently with this person, and I think some of you are, this person has like a fear that they might lose you. And it's kind of interesting. Maybe you'll resonate with this or not, but you might see yourself as being like more avoidant in this relationship than them. But overall, it's a very healthy relationship. And this is only if you're currently with them that they would have these fears. I don't think this is like a big deal. It's almost like when they're being kept up late at night, they might have some fears. And I do see them being very hard on themselves when it comes to work. It's almost like they want everything to work really fast. And sometimes they might rush things, but still they have very good like customer service and they have a way with people. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, I think they have a great personality. I mean, this is someone you should like truly be proud to be with. If you haven't met this person yet, I'm seeing that you will be going on some formal dates with them. Maybe like at least 3 like formal dates, like in a restaurant, that kind of vibe. You might meet them through friends though, is something that's coming up. Could also be like online or a dating app. I feel like the universe is just literally going to put the two of you together. It's going to be like a happenstance situation or something where you would not normally do it, you know what I mean? But then all of a sudden it's like you have a pull, like I have to do this right now. I just feel like the universe is going to guide you to this person, and this person has been manifesting you is something I'm hearing. So here you are watching this reading, but actually this person is like really manifesting you. They're really holding the intention to have a beautiful relationship with you. This is beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I can't shuffle today. Okay, so let me see. What advice do your spirit guides have to bring this connection into your life? Is there anything that pile 3 needs to do in order to make this connection materialize if it hasn't already? For some of you, it has. which is amazing. Okay, that's that. And then any actions that you need to take. I know this is similar, but I'm going to read this a little bit more specifically. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm actually going to start here because your spirit guides are giving me a very specific message in this part of the reading. So the first thing I heard when I saw the Wheel of Fortune is be more flexible. That's not my opinion, you guys. That's from your spirit guides. I mean, this person is literally bending over backwards. I don't think you need to like do that metaphorically in your life, but do be open to things working out in a completely different way than how you have it in your mind. I see like a lot of moving and shifting energy, especially around August. It feels like the summer is a really good time to meet your life partner. And this is your life partner. Like this is a very significant relationship coming in for you. And especially with the flow of the sand in this specific card, I just get the vibe that it's a little bit of like go with the flow right now if you don't know them, but be flexible, be open to things not panning out like exactly how you had it in your mind's eye. And holding the outcome in mind, but not actually holding the process to get there. Because it feels like if you try and over-engineer the process, it will just kind of like squeeze the energy. And this is such an intuitive connection. This is like not something that can be logically engineered other than putting yourself out there and meeting people, of course. We have the Ace of Wands. Like this is literally going to fall into your lap. That's what I'm hearing. It's almost like the moment that you just trust your inner power and you trust that your light radiates out into the universe. That's the moment where this person is just going to come in. And it might even surprise you. Like you might be doing a lot of journaling around the time that this person comes in. And it's almost like the universe gives you this person as this beautiful gift. Like this is like a door or a mirror. And it's like your person is just going to walk through the door. And it's like a double metaphor is what I'm hearing. Because here you are looking in the mirror, trying to do some deep self-reflection. And then as you do that, you're so like caught up in your own deep self-reflection and healing yourself that this person just walks through the door and all of a sudden here they are. And it just like falls into your lap. So I don't really think you need to take any actions per se, other than self-reflection and making sure that you are out in your environment, not like staying inside all the time, and just being flexible, like letting it play out how it's meant to. And then this is the advice. Over here, we have the Queen of Wands. I mean, you have a vision. You really do. You have manifested this person. The work is done. You don't need to do anything. That's what I'm hearing. You have already transcended a lot. You've already been through a lot of your own types of pain or wounds, and you know that it's over. Like, you don't need to deal with that dense energy anymore. You know that your life partner is quite literally like on the horizon, and you're ascending. I see you ascending really high. I see really good things coming in for you guys. It's almost like what I want to say is keep manifesting, but more so just holding the energy, like knowing in your being that this life partner is like basically right around the corner. Like it could be tomorrow. It could be like the week after, it could be so soon. Just knowing and letting yourself be alive, like feeling the buzzing of that energy and that excitement and the feeling of falling in love and having this romance and also just allowing it to happen in flow. I feel like that is how it's going to come in. It's going to be like this energetic magnet. It's just pulled to you because you are so high vibe, truly. And I see you as somebody that works on yourself a lot. Like you either are investing in yourself through watching a lot of videos, through learning, through coaching, some kind of self-development. You're carrying it in your energy field. And then you also are carrying this energy of like really valuing intuition. And this person like reads you very well. So also, this is a weird message, but let yourself be read by others. Like especially if you're the type of person to kind of be a little bit reserved or shrink a little bit in others' presence, let yourself be open. Like let yourself be read. Like let other people try and read into you, see what they come up with. I feel like that's going to create this like beautiful ripple effect. It's almost like a signal to the universe of like, I'm open now. I'm open and I'm ready to bring that person in. And even just saying that out loud, I feel like is going to help. We have the Page of Wands. I mean, you are it. When people say that the energy you attract from your soulmate is basically whatever you're cultivating internally, like you are your soulmate, you are your life partner. The two of you are basically like mirrors to each other. You're the same. And you have been guided this whole time, and here you are, you're standing strong, you have this positive direction and future ahead of you, and it's almost like your light is so bright that the universe has no choice but to send you this destined person. And like all of these rays of sun are just bursting out from within. You're creating all of that internally. I think you're going to meet your person really soon if you haven't already. Like, keep me posted. I feel like it's going to happen very shortly in our own human years. The only thing you need to do is just stay grounded, keep manifesting, keep holding the energy and the intention, knowing that this person is basically already here. It's all on the horizon and it could be just around the corner. And that is very much the energy I get from this pile. And with this person, you will always feel safe. You will always feel loved. You will always feel like destined and energetically connected. And I see this being a beautiful healing relationship that will last you until the day you die, for sure. I really have no doubt. I see you getting literally everything that you want, everything. And I'm not going to go into specifics about what their career is and all of that stuff, because you know what? Spirit is saying that it actually doesn't matter. What matters to you is like having the emotional fulfillment of having someone who truly sees you. What I want to say is about this person, they might have such vision and like such a clear eye into you. It's almost like they're looking through you. But I say it in a beautiful way where it's like they see you so visibly and so radically in a way that you've never been seen before. And basically what's going to be happening is it's like your capacity to receive love is just going to start going bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's going to get to such a big extent that you didn't even know that you could hold all of that love, but it's going to be here. It's like right here for you. And all you need to do in order to receive that is just to keep pouring into yourself. That is the only thing that you need to do right now. All right, you guys, I hope that you liked this reading. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share it if you feel so inclined. And I love you all very much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.